So this is like the third time I'm recording this video, to be honest. And the reason why is because this is like the third time I'm making this video, because I scrapped the last two since I was taking too long to explain quickly. Wonder weapons, just to talk about them immediately. Wonder weapons. The wonder weapons do not go for the longest amount of time. They are useful, but they don't go for too long. I played Michael Zombies, and I played the other game, which I forgot the name of. I played those two, and when you have the ray gun, there's like a certain round where it stops working and people start slowly dying. And it's kind of sad, but literally, that's how it just went. Wonder weapons do not go for too long, even though they are overpowered. There's some wonder weapons that may go for really, really high rounds, but some of them stop working at some point. Which you should be aware of that, because you may die if you don't pay attention to that. Now, what rounds do wonder weapons stop working? Well, it doesn't tell you. You just have to figure out when you're at that time. So, yeah, that's just the quick explanation of wonder weapons. They're not always overpowered. They're not always overpowered, but they're also not always, like, they're not that bad. But if you do want to know one of my favorite wonder weapons, I will tell you. My favorite wonder weapon is the scythe-looking thing in Forsaken, which is a wonder weapon in Cold War. Now, what does that weapon look like? Well, I'll show you in a little bit, actually. Now, I know this is an image from the internet, by the way, but I call it a scythe. What's funny is I actually call it a scythe, even though it's an axe, or like some sort of axe. I actually don't even remember the name of the weapon, because I haven't played Cold War in so long. And actually, the reason why I stopped playing Cold War is because I have an Xbox, and I ran out of life. So what I do now, I play Black Ops 3 on the computer, or my laptop, the one where I record my videos now. And yeah, that's also how I'm also recording my videos. So this weapon, as you can see, this one, it lasts really long, and it's like, well, yeah, technically that's it. It's a really good wonder weapon. If you turn it into the gun, it really depends how long you'll use it for, though, because it has limited ammo, but you can pick up ammo. And the bullets, I'm not sure how broken they are, but I just know the melee version of this is really, really useful. It stops working at some point, too. Like, if you make it to a really high round, it's gonna stop working. So, don't always say wonder weapons will work forever. There is games where there probably is like modded zombies where they modify the wonder weapon to work forever, or like they have a wonder weapon that works forever. But some wonder weapons do not work forever in like high rounds. Some do, some don't. That's the whole conclusion of wonder weapons. Do not always say they're too overpowered, because eventually it will have its downsides as you progress through the rounds. And by the downsides, I mean damage becomes lower, or it just doesn't work as much anymore. So yeah, that concludes the whole video, as I was also playing Michael Zombies again. So yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed that video. By the way, if there was a badge in this one, if there was a badge on this one, I just want to see something like, so you have Midnight Giant, which is survive until round 15 from round 1 without flipping the power switch in Derry. I probably pronounced that wrong. They should make a badge for surviving at least like 10 to 15 rounds in spawn room, or like 5 rounds. I don't know, it is possible to survive the spawn room for a few rounds. They made a new badge called Let Go of Me, which is shoot Panzer Michael's grapple arm while you're in his grip. They're making a new map, because this one, Back on Track, is out, which you need to get the ray gun in this one to beat it. Let Go of Me is the new one they made a day ago. That means they're making a new map. I'll actually play that when that comes out. So yeah, that's it for this video. So I'm gonna end it now. See ya.